Man, oh man. How did that go for you? You called your fat white friend from Detroit, I guess, to distract me and get me off your ass, and look what happens. He was using the N-word in his raps. Funny, isn't it? It's funny how when he was going at me, you was on Twitter cheering him on. DME is snapping. DME is wilding. Oh. All of a sudden, the N-word thing comes out and you don't got shit to say anymore. Eventually, you niggas will realize who y'all playing with. Let's get into this.
Yeah. Now this rap shit has been good to me. It pays my bills, keeps me in jewelry. Sometimes it's conflicts, cause it's usually a nigga tryna get back where he used to be.
Now I got to go and get disrespectful. All cause niggas ain't recognizing that I'm the one. Knowing if I see him and hop out, they gon' run. Clear whole gates, visualizing the outcome. Multiple lead showers, dozens of pretty flowers. Memories, tears, screams, and hollers for hours. Fucking cowards. Your bird brain should've stayed in college. Now you're in the war zone where niggas die over dollars. Now what you get? Nothing but a moment of silence. An old lady screaming, stop the violence, here we go. Another typical video. Niggas screaming out of city that knows he's a hoe, really though. Take a look at you, then look at me. I'm a G, and you a YSSUP. Or PUSSY, it don't matter how you flip it. Rearrange it or move it, niggas die over music.
It's simple, ain't it? The D's tryna find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it? The D's tryna find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's
There's a
simple,
little
ain't it?
story I would like to tell about a certain individual perpetrating like hell. Well, you seen him round imitating legends. Tough as hell on his records, but terrified of my presence. I'm tickled cause his career only lasts a couple seconds. Begging for attention, dropping a name in every sentence. A little slick punk from the other side of the water as the target intended for the slaughter. Sequoia lawyer, I get up on ya. Your enemies are rich. Man, think about it. You can't even control your bitch.
Head on over to Spotify and all other streaming platforms to check out the NoMercyTV Podcast. Listen to me. No Mercy here. Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. This is gonna get ugly. You know. And there's so many different things to touch on in terms of this guy because it's so many different things about you that validate, ironically, why you shouldn't be here. You know, we could talk about your blogging style, which is you being Mr. Potato Head. We could talk about your problems in the home. We could talk about you trying to criticize people for coming up in ways that you did. Like, it's so many different things we could talk about. But guess what? We gonna get to every single one. Man, oh man. This is about to be real surgical. Anyway, where do we start, man? Where do we start? Mr. Wilson from Nashville, Tennessee, who's a security guard. Yeah, you think we ain't know that? You a security guard, bro. Like, stop. Stop acting like you this big boss getting all this. Like, come on, son. Come on, son. You on Twitter trying to hide behind all this other extra shit, knowing damn well you hurting inside. You hurting inside because you know what you lay with and what you wake up to every morning. And you have to be constantly reminded of how bad she embarrassed your ass. Made you look stupid out here. Had to go and find her a real blogger to deal with. Shout out my guy, man. Shout out my guy. You should have exiled her after that. Man, oh man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, as a blogger, son, as a blogger, you are just like the epitome of a F-boy. Like, that's what we're gonna call you. We're gonna call you an F-boy. Because your style comes from so much different, like, you are the pure definition of a clout chaser. And when you try to call out other people for, you try to call out other people for doing the same tactics that you do. Like, you'll see somebody doing something, you try to call them out for it, but then come to realize that, when they find out you do the same thing, now you deleting posts and you deleting tweets. Like, come on, son. Come on, son. And you a snitch. Oh, you will tell immediately. You ever get jammed up with somebody, you're telling. We know this because you taking down numerous blog channels. You taking down numerous Twitter pages. You flag anybody that got something bad to say about you. Currently, as of the recording of this blog, I'm blocked from Twitter for 12 hours for posting what I posted. So you post what you post and you delete it, but then you turn around and flag my shit. Bad business. But it's all good though, because one thing about me, I'm cool with, I don't get my brownie points from social media. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I really was outside. You understand? I have a whole bunch of friends and shit. They on this channel. You should go watch some of my music videos. I have real friends that I deal with. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when I first built my platform, the first thing I decided to do was give my friends a hand. You understand? So when you look on this channel ain't just about me. Go to my music video section. You'll see what time it is. You don't got none of that. You don't got none of that. You're a friendly suburban guy with a nice little family. You work your security job. You do your little stock stuff on the side, Mr. Wilson. And then you blog. You blog about people. You blog about people. Now, let's talk about this whole blogging thing, man. Before we talk about the blogging, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We gotta go back to your history before you started blogging about battle rap. Back when you were doing weird shit to try and get on. Back when you were doing weird stuff for views. Now, let me tell you, Mr. Wilson, you can never in life fuck with me. You can't. Not in blogging. Not in being a stand-up individual. Not in no facet. You numbers, that's all you got. You coming in off the coattails of platforms that other people built. That platform happened to be something that I contributed a lot of bricks to. You came in late. You came in late and was dissing everybody that actually was doing it before you. The same niggas that you shout out and say, oh, I didn't know No Mercy. I only knew about Chris Unbiased, Angry Fan, and Jay Black. Well, you seem to have a lot of negative blogs about these guys. You understand? You showed up to the courthouse where Chris Unbiased was at. He's non-confrontational. He ain't gonna fight you. Why you ain't had that same energy with nobody else? When you and Chris Unbiased were going back and forth, when his court date came up, you did a video in front of the courthouse. He's not the only person in battle rap you had a public back and forth with. You had public back and forth with a lot of people. Where was that same energy then? I didn't see you trying to pull up to nobody else's apartment, anybody else's job, anybody else's anything. You sat there and you blogged really tough guyishly from your computer. Weird. And you can't talk none of this gangster shit, Piper Boy. You know why? Because at one point in YouTube, you was wearing bras with a towel on your head, trying to damn near dressing in drag. You think that gives you a right to come into battle rap and create a whole new personality and a whole new character? And all of a sudden you're some tough guy? You're not. Oh, you're not. Trust me. You're not. No man that has worn a bra with a towel wrapped on his head and makeup and was twerking and farting on cats? What? And see, the funny thing about all this is that this connects to everything else that happened with you. You know why? This is why your wife cheated on you. This is why your wife was out buying 2K for the side nigga. This is why. This is why your wife will sit behind you and send nudes to another man on command. Now, Piper Boy, what you have to understand is, we also have voice messages, which I'm not going to get to right now. I'll get to at another point. But whew, what was going on back then and the type of person that you were for doing those kinds of things, maybe your wife seen something that the rest of us did. She seen exactly what we saw. A loser, a lame, trying to do anything in your power to get on. Keep that weird shit over there. Don't come into something like battle rap thinking that you could all of a sudden create a whole new personality, because guess what? Your personality followed you. Them old videos followed you. You're not all of a sudden tough because now all of a sudden you think because you watched a few rap battles, you gangster. You done watched a million Tay-Rock battles, now you the gun bar king, huh? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. You can't be serious. You think that, and if you do have one, you think that means something? You think you the only one in the world with him? Clout chasing ass, man. Clout chaser. This man's a clout chaser. The pure definition of a clout chaser, but got the nerve to call everyone else a clout chaser. The nerve. The nerve of this nigga. The nerve of this guy. Ran into Young Buck and thought you was gonna get one off. What happened outside of that whole thing? Huh? Where's the video of what happened outside the store? Because you was talking real heavy inside the store. I mean, it's easy to talk heavy there with, security possibly and, things of that nature. What happened outside? I thought something was supposed to happen outside. Oh, okay. Clown. But Your early days really set the tone for who you are, because we get to see everything. We get to see your transformation over the years. So the average person who who didn't know you at the time and is just now starting to get to know you, they might not have been able to see these things. You understand? But this is why we have these things. That's why you could download videos and things of that nature. Now we get to see the transformation. You understand? Some of them old videos are still up. You doing weird shit like putting the camera to your mouth and chewing on a marshmallow. Like, you trying to get on America's Funniest Home Videos. You trying to get on ridiculousness or something. Like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for what are you looking for through social media that you're not getting at home? Because it got to be something along the lines of respect, because you don't get no respect at home. When your wife is literally sitting behind you, you're laying right there. You're laying right there. She's sitting behind you, sending nude photos to Justin. Sitting right behind you doing this. Then she's buying $2K for him with your money. And then, all these other man. And, you have the nerve to be trying to go at people. When this gets exposed because you as a man are lacking in your household. This gets exposed. And now all of a sudden you want to try to, you gangster. You want to put pictures and shit like that of people, kids. You going at Av and Drugs and Tay-Rock and Lex Luthor and all these other different people. You was going at Excel. You had an Instagram full of people whose family members and shit that you were posting. Like, because you got exposed, because you mad that your wife stepped out on you. Basically, she was tired of your shit. She was tired of your neglect. She was tired of your trying so hard to be tough. She was tired of all of that from you. So she went and got her a man that can do everything for her that you couldn't. This is why she's sending him voice notes saying she's desperate. And then, this is the thing, man. It would be one thing if it was dude coming on to her crazy, but no, it was her. It was her coming on to him crazy. It was her. She was ready to take the kids and go be with this guy forever and ever and ever. Imagine that. Imagine the lady of your home trying to take y'all kids and go be with the next guy. You can't talk to anybody crazy in battle rap. You can't. You shouldn't even be blogging about this shit in the first place, because this is something that started on the streets. You don't come from that. Your very first Facebook picture is a picture of your family. Now, I'm not condemning anybody for being about their family, which we all should. As men, we should be about our families first. But at the same time, when you are about your family, there's certain things that you don't do. When you have an intact moral compass, there's certain things that you don't do. Why you couldn't focus on your family? Now, I'm not saying don't get your YouTube money. Go ahead, get it. There's enough in here for all of us. Pretty sure you're seeing a nice little YouTube check. You're seeing a nice little YouTube check. I don't know about all that lying you've been doing, acting like you buying houses and cars off of YouTube when you probably making payments. But you ain't full blown buying no houses and cars off no YouTube, off no YouTube check, so stop it. Stop lying to the people, bro. You're not getting enough views for that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, There's people who are dropping on a regular basis way more than you are and getting, like, come on, son. Come on, man. Like, all that fronting for what? Why? Because you need something so desperately to attach to your name. You need people to feel like you get into some type of money and that you have some type of worth. Buddy, you don't. What you got to remember is that this shit is all material. Who are you going to be when all it, if the internet was to drop today, there was no more internet, who are you? Because I see this question get posted on social media often about, if there was no social media, or if social media was to drop today, what would you be doing? Shit, I'd be out chilling with my niggas, like pretty much doing the same shit I always do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of them people that's, consumed by social media. Like, it's something that's good for networking and building and shit. I done made a ton of money off social media. Not by, and I'm not saying that on some, like, because I don't have the views to match it. That's not my strong point. My strong point is quality work. You understand? You know how many videos and let me just, talk about the content that I've done, like, beyond this blogging shit, right? I picked up a camera one day and said I wanted to start filming shit. You understand? Like, I've done music videos, I've done interviews, I've done blogs, mini documentaries, other podcasts for other people. I've been paid to manage people's YouTube channels. You understand what I'm saying? So, my bag comes from a whole bunch of different shit. This is why I personally don't care about views. You understand? I guarantee what you make probably in YouTube monetization, I can match that in film work that I get and all other side hustles that I got. You understand? Like, been paid to manage YouTube channels. Like, that's, y'all don't know, that's a different type of bag right there. Y'all have no idea. Getting paid a monthly check to hold on to somebody's YouTube channel and upload content and shit like that. Oh yeah. Write descriptions and titles and tags. Like, come on, man. Do you think I'm worried about this little bit of blogging bread? I do this because this is what I naturally have a passion for. So I'm going to do it regardless, views or not. But you. And the funny thing is, you're not even good at breaking down battles. Like, you stink at that. This is why your channel rolls off of shock value content. And this is what you got to understand. You got your buzz from battle rap beef. From all that blogging wars and all that shit you were doing with Chris Unbiased. That's where you got your buzz from. You got your buzz from that. But yet still, every single day, you subbing somebody that's on YouTube dissing you. Oh, you don't like it. But it was awfully cool when you was doing the same thing to Chris Unbiased, Jay Black, and everybody else that you was dissing, right? Stop it. Stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and there's so much more shit we can go into in terms of your, yeah, let's get on your blogging career. Let's get on your blogging career. You understand? Sincere Ross 305 or 350 or whatever. Let's get on your blogging career. You came in the game worshiping Jay Black. The one blogger that you hope to be. You done tried to steal everything from this man. You done stole the funny little voice shit. You done made tons of hate blogs about him. And guess what? Remember how everybody was coming at Jay Black and Jay Black loves to take the high road? What did you do? Now when people are coming at you, you want to fake take the high road. You are Jay Black's biggest fan. You are Jay Black's biggest fan. And you're such an insecure little man that you sit around looking up your name and doing shit like that. And this is the funny thing. When I did that thing with the tags in my video and I found out how you was getting your views, it would be cool if I did that with my videos and you didn't find out till a week later. But the fact that I did that with my videos and you found out the very next day, that tells me that you're an insecure little man who searches his name every day to find out if people are talking about him so you can flag their channels. This is what you'll do. This is your thing. This is what you do. You have nothing else in life. You have no friends. You damn near don't have a family. If you do have family in your crib, there's people that don't respect you. And guess what? The sad thing about this is when your kids grow up, they're going to have to see all this shit too. Oh, does that strike a nerve? Tough guy? I guarantee you, if I ever see you, you won't lift a finger. So the little fake tough subs you want to throw out there, I see you when I see you, and you gonna do what? You ain't built like that, softy. You better talk to your wife first. You better talk to your wife first and ask her why she out here buying 2K for other niggas with your money. In your car. Sending pictures from the steering wheel. Telling the next man how wet she is and how she can't wait. How she can't wait to sit in this guy's lap. Man, oh man, you got more than battle rap to be worried about, bozo. Came in the game dissing everybody. Came in the game dissing everybody. And now that everybody's dissing him, he's mad. Boo fucking who? Now, you have all of these beefs that you done been through. You understand? You done came in the game going at everybody. Then went at Chris Unbiased. All that energy going to the courthouse and all that other extra shit. Never had that energy with anybody else. You understand? You got all these other, you and Head Ice. Like, all the shit you talk about Head Ice. Do you think you would ever come to Harlem and say that shit? I don't think you would. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. I got money on that. You would not go anywhere in Harlem, post your location, tag Head Ice, have him pull up on you and say the same shit that you be saying online. Why? Because you're just like the rest of these goofy bloggers that love talking from the comfort of their computer. You understand? Like, bro, you're a square. I don't know if anybody told you, but like, you're not like that. You're not tough. You're not nowhere near anything that you think you are. I don't know if maybe that little security job that gave you a taser and a gun and now all of a sudden you think you could run around and be on camera talking to people a certain way. No. You are a square. Stay in a square's place. Because had you been growing up in the hood with niggas like us, you wouldn't be outside with niggas. You not somebody who will be outside. You'll be the nigga that goes to the store and goes back home. And goes back upstairs to do your little putting on bras and your other little weirdo stuff around the house. That's what you do. So like when you have your back and forth with ARP and you talking about, oh, this man needs to move his February 29th event. He a grown ass man. He know what he's signing up for. He know what he got to deal with when it comes to business. He more validated than you. Whether you talk business wise, whether you talk street shit, he know what's going on out here. He don't need a square like you to be trying to tell him, oh, you need to push your event back. Who the hell you think he is? He's not some inexperienced, and the worst possible insult I could say is little man like you who doesn't know how to handle his business and needs to be told, oh, your event is on the same day as URL. You might want to push your event back. And then when he actually does have a successful event and you see it's a packed house, where's the blog at to say, hey, I was wrong? Maybe you should. I'm glad you didn't push your event back. You had some great battles. A packed crowd, dope footage. I ain't seen none of that. But y'all were quick to run with a narrative for views. Y'all were quick to run with the whole, oh, you need to push your event back because of big bad URL. You don't make those calls. Square. You don't have any type of saying power in this culture. Just because you're the ringleader of the goofballs does not give you the authority to tell people that they have to move an event because of anybody else. You haven't invested a dime in this culture. Are you serious? What battles you set up? What battlers have you put on? Oh, okay. Thought so. Your YouTube channel ain't nothing but you on it. Like, you ain't got no real friends. I heard you sitting up here telling niggas you'd help DJ Ghost with his channel. What? A blogger who's 10 times lit as you are? I would love for him to somehow confirm this, because when ARP dropped his blog smoking your ass, he seemed like he didn't know who you was. You literally got your whole shit from him. You're like a color swap. Take DJ Ghost footage, change the blues to red, and you get Pipe A Boy. That's what you get. Ain't we a part of hip hop? Ain't this, battle rap a subgenre of hip hop? Ain't one of the rules in hip hop that you don't bite? That you come with your own style? But see, this is what happens when you let these new babies in the culture. They don't know no better. You understand? This is the man who he was wearing bras and twerking on cats before he came into battle rap. Now all of a sudden he is, and I'm not even gonna say get around some tough niggas because he don't come outside. He watch everything from a distance, from pay-per-view. He don't come to no events, but then got the nerve to sit up here and want to act tough because he's in the battle rap culture. You understand? Like Chameleon, he want to try to blend in wherever he's at. The problem is, you don't fit in here. You don't at all. You're the leader of the circus. Your fat white friend who got caught using the N-word in his raps. Y'all are like the ringleaders of the circus, and y'all stay on y'all side. You understand? Stay on y'all side with the weirdos. This is a no weirdo zone. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all stay over there. Y'all do y'all shit. Leave us established and, people who actually got some kind of, merit in this culture. Y'all leave us alone. Y'all can safely discuss battle rap from, y'all weirdo little circus tent. Y'all stay up under there. Y'all share one computer. And y'all can talk about battle rap all day. Just leave us alone. Us that's actually out there. Us that's actually going to events. You understand? At this point, like, what are you contributing? You just sitting online, watching everything, and then reporting on it. And y'all media tactics suck. Y'all turn the camera on. Y'all run with false narratives. Y'all don't even care about the fact that some of y'all are running with false stories. That y'all run with false stories, and then y'all don't even hit people up before y'all decide to speak on something. But again, these new babies that are doing battle rap media, Niggas done been to like 1 or 2 events, and now they all of a sudden they think they can poly with the rest of us. Like, no. Put in some groundwork. It's a whole lot more than sitting in front of a computer. Like, I done been outside. I done been outside with, a lot of these people in battle rap, especially, not even on some battle rap shit, just on some chill shit. You think I ain't been to Homie Park a few times? Oh, you probably don't even know what that is. Well, it's a area in Harlem where, a lot of the Team Homie guys at. You understand? I would have loved for you at that time come out there when you was beefing with Lex and Excel and all them others. That would have been dope to see. You pull up the Homie Park. You understand? If you want to prove your ultimate tough guyness, that would have been the place to be around that time. You wouldn't have took that trip, though. You wouldn't have took that trip. You wanted to do all that, posting people, family members and shit like that on the Instagram. You wanted to do all that from a distance. Why? You was mad that everybody knew that your wife got fucked. That's why you were mad. You're mad at everybody else because she running around here like a hot tamale because you ain't taking care of the home. And when I say taking care of the home, I do mean taking care of your woman's needs. That has to be the worst. How can you sit here and call yourself a man and you can't take care of the woman that you're locked down with? The level of dissatisfaction is so high that she has to infiltrate your contacts. She has to infiltrate your workplace. She has to infiltrate your workplace to find somebody, because it's like it's different levels of this. I guess you could say this whole cheating thing. It's like, okay, if your wife would have stepped out, let's say, I don't know, one of your friends, a family member, maybe that keeps the situation away from the public. You understand? It keeps it to where it's just y'all dealing with shit. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact that you don't have no friends or family that she could cheat with, that she had to come to your place of employment and do it. She had to come to where you blog, where you're a public figure at. She had to come there to find her somebody to take care of her. And what's going on in the home to where the dude that is smashing, she's buying him $2K with your money? I just want to know. I just want to know what's going on in the household. Maybe y'all need therapy. Maybe y'all need counseling. But when your lady steps out like that and makes all these crazy plans and she want to take the kids and run off, and that says a lot. She was willing to take from the family that she had, leave you alone completely, and go be with someone that she met in battle rap. And then the times that you done walked in on her taking nude pics for the other guy. Shout out my bro Just, man. You done walked in on her taking nudes for him. You done been texting her talking about you feel like the side nigga. Oh, who is he? I know that had to hurt your heart to find out there was somebody in battle rap. The one place that you come to try and feel important, because you have no other life outside of this. Let's be clear. You have nothing outside of this. No personal ties, no friends you chill with. You probably don't, pretty sure you don't go out to no bars and drink with nobody. You have to be home all day. You gotta work and then you come home all day, see what's going on in battle rap, and that's what you do. Turn on your camera. That's your life. And you can't even escape the fact that she did this. You will never live this down. Even as recently as yesterday, the KOTD event, you tweeting that Head Ice is a clown. You can't tweet that. You can't tweet nothing negative about anybody. You can't speak on nothing negative about anybody in this culture. And your wife did what she did to you. Your wife is part of the culture now. Your wife is a part of the culture, and you got to live with that. That should have never became a thing. But guess what? It is. She's become a haymaker now. When people search you on YouTube, what's one of the first things that come up? Pauseboy wife. And it's funny because, people might go try to search Pauseboy Williams. And, Williams and wife both have the W-I. You see Pauseboy Williams and then Pauseboy wife. And you got the nerve to be sitting on this camera thinking you should be talking about anybody else. Man, you better go take care of home first. After what happened to you, your channel should be all positivity. Your channel shouldn't be talking bad about nobody. Your social media shouldn't be talking bad about nobody, not calling nobody clowns or nothing like that. Go retreat to your little hole or something. Come on, man. These the weirdo niggas that got nerve to be trying to talk about me. Then called his little white friend. That didn't go well for him. And now what? Now what? You backed into a corner. You ain't got no more backup. Who you gonna send next? The puppet? That's who you got for me? Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. And it's crazy. Because even within the weirdo camp, the weirdos don't rock with each other. How interesting is that? How interesting is that? Within the weirdo camp, it's the weirdos that don't rock with each other. It's funny. It's funny, man. It's funny. It's just so much to talk about when it comes to this guy, man. You understand? Like, I remember when you was going at Debo. You were talking about, oh, you ran into him in the pharmacy and all this other shit. Stop lying. You ran into Debo in the pharmacy and he quote unquote ran from you. Come on, Piper boy. You think somebody running from you? You're not scary. One bit. There's nothing in you that strikes fear in the heart of any man. So do me a favor. Please stop. Stop it. No more negative talking about nobody. Like, none of that. Be positive on your channel. Be positive on your social media. Talk about shit that, talk about shit that motivates people. You into all that, stock and all that. Go teach people that. Let that be your new favorite pastime. But stay away from battle rap if you're going to continue to talk down on people and, do all the other weird shit that you do. Like, you failed at life. You failed at life. You understand? This is why you come here seeking importance. Because you failed at the things in life that were necessary. You understand? If a woman is ready to grab her kids and get the out of Dodge almost makes you wonder how you was treating them. You can get mad all you want. Guarantee you ain't gonna do nothing if you see me. I seen a couple of subtweets that look real cute. You ain't like that. So do me a favor. Stay in the weirdos place. No mercy.